Hey, I'm the Wild Duck Dev, and today I'll be playing Spell Circle Mage by SparrowBallGames. Uh, the description says Dark Vortex devours the continent, Queen Vorinia's evil legions sweep through everything. Player controls Mage Elana to fight against Vornia and Vortex warriors. I don't know much about the game. I just know that it's some kind of, I think it's tile based, and then you place like magic circles in a pattern, and that attacks the enemies. Uh, it's listed as an adventure game, which I'm not too sure about, but let's see, I guess. Also, I do have to mention one thing. Up here, it's uh, SparrowBallGames itch.io at Magic Bingo, while the name of the game is actually Spell Circle Mage. So that's something I would definitely look into changing. But okay, uh, I went through the options and everything. Honestly, the only thing about the main menu that's bugging me is that the options text and quit text feels like it's too low in the button. The options are okay. I mean, the display, this is probably a game that's made for a standalone version, not a web build. So this is completely okay. Although the options are a little bit weird, like 720, 1600 by 900, and then just full screen. Not too sure about that, but okay. Not very important since this is a web build. The background music volume and sound effects volume, that's all okay. You have multiple languages, which is amazing. And you also have a keybinds, which is also really cool. I set up my keybinds like this because this just makes more sense to me. I mean, it works correctly. I don't know what to tell about this. It just feels okay and looks okay. Not much to say. Yeah. Dark Vortex devours the continent. Queen Vorinia's evil legion sweep through everything. Okay, that's the description. I like the art. I hope, I mean, not I hope. If you did the art yourself, it looks amazing. Uh, the Mage Lana refuses to yield. Her spell circles will tear apart monsters and Vortex warriors again and again. Oh, that's a lot of text. Press space to place a spell circle at the tile located. When the spell circle arrangement matches the required pattern for any skill in skill panel, that skill will trigger immediately. If multiple skills match, all matching skills will trigger. Uh, there is... Okay, so you do have some minor spelling mistakes. I've said, I think I've said this in every single video until now. Uh, for spelling mistakes. Just grab all the text in your games and give it to like 2 or 3 friends that speak that same language, uh, just so they can go through everything, see if they can spot some of the mistakes, because you alone are not going to spot them definitely. So it's always something like that. Or use something like, I don't know, there are definitely some apps. I remember Grammarly from like 5 years ago. There's probably something like that that still exists. So there is a limited amount for spell circles. You cannot place circle if no circles left. You can move to a placed circle and press space to retrieve it. Circles will also be retrieved after skills trigger. Press escape to pause the game. In the pause menu you can view status as well as arrange skills and adjust keybinds. Okay. Oh, and this changes. That's nice. Press space. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, so something I would definitely recommend. Either go with a tile-based system or go with a not tile-based system. Because right now the movement is Both. Like I'm placing circles on tiles. That's all okay. That's fine. But I am moving in a way that should be tile based. Like I can move left, up, and right and down. So it's four-way movement, but I cannot move diagonally. Which then makes me question, why not just make it tile based? So for example, I can go from this tile to this, here, here, here. Like just make it tile based. It would have been so much easier, especially with the tile placing mechanic. So that's something I would definitely change. Go to tile-based moving, since I mean the game is tile-based. You are placing the magic circles in a tile, so it just makes more sense that the movement is tile-based. I said tile-based so many times. Let's see. Fireball forward. Summon lightning crosswise in front and back. I have no idea what that means. Shoot a magic arrow in four directions. Forms phantom circle when it hits an enemy. I also have no idea what that means. So fires a fireball for... Oh wait, what's this? When did that appear? So if I did something like... Oh, it fires forward depending on where I'm looking? Yeah. Whoa, that's so short. Interesting. So what does this one do? Whoa. Oh my god. What this? Why did they... Why did this spawn? Oh, and this is... Ah, nice. Okay, so I guess I haven't tried this one yet. Interesting. Oh, and I get to choose which one I want. Forest power plus one spell circle plus one per two books. Forest power. I have no idea what forest power is. I guess I'll go to skill level up. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing this guy. Oh my god, I miss him. Damn. I can't do it that way. What do I do here? What? Really? Should have done it. Damn. Okay. I got 40 something. Nice. Damn. Uh, that's not what I wanted. Uh, that doesn't kill him. Whoa. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, I guess I'm just waiting this one out. Let's remove this. Let's do it. Of course. Okay, I have to be fully honest. I like the idea, like right away. Like I'm like 5 minutes into the gameplay. Right away, the game is boring. I like the idea, I really do. It just it's boring. It's What is forest power? Like, I have no idea what forest power is, I guess, until I try it. Green forest. I still have no idea what forest power is. Like, the idea, I like the idea fully, but like, whoa. For example, can I attack through walls? Like, is that something I can do? No, okay. Oh, and I just cannot attack this guy. Nope, did it wrong. God damn, I'm getting destroyed out here. Damn. Oh my god, it was too short. Come on. Also, I don't know how I feel about the circles spawning even though I haven't placed them. That feels like such a weird mechanic. Oh wait, no, I just have 4 circles now. What? Oh, oops. I just can't go to the options menu now because I changed the keybinds. And that doesn't kill him because he has more than health, of course. Speed up. Speed of what? Skill? Perform a slash forward. Sword power. What speed? What, like, am I movement speed? Speed. Even one of the 6 vortex rollers like me has to show up. My job scope wasn't even specified to describe something. Let's end this quick and clock out. Oh, now I'm just fighting him? I have no idea what that is. So I feel like I'm at a disadvantage because my... Okay. I mean, like, I really like the idea, but I don't like the execution, and I just don't know why it's bugging me so much. It's like I like it. I like that there's like you have to be strategic about the way you're placing them, but I don't know if it's just the enemies or the skills, but it's just something needs to change. Summon a starlight that travels along all circles in placement order, starting from first. But run the caster damaging. Like what? This is such a large area. Like starlight seems okay, but you'd never do that. I'll just get health. Like the idea is okay. Definitely get style-based movement, but the way the circle like it takes so long to place some kind of oh, and yeah, and the way that rotation works, I have to look in the direction I want to place. Something that could also be an improvement is get tile-based movement and make the player rotate towards the mouse. So example, if I'm looking towards the right, he goes like this. If I'm looking up, he goes like this. If I'm looking left, he goes like this. Down, down. Okay. And that's all okay for stuff that goes forward. Like the fireball says, fire a fireball forward. Like something like that. I think where it goes with where you are looking, you should definitely be looking at the mouse. If you do really want to stick with this system, I can understand then why the movement is like this. But since you don't have any controller support, it doesn't seem fitting to me that you would use something like that you wouldn't add mouse movement. If you had gamepad controls, I would be like, okay, I understand why you don't want to rotate towards the mouse. But just because you don't have any gamepad controls, there's no reason not to be able to rotate towards the mouse, and then it would be much easier to play, for example, the fireball. Also, I feel like that's such a small distance. That's like 3 tiles. That's not that much. And the enemies usually aren't anything like in the first few stages I had like nothing interesting. Like the snake, he proves absolutely zero problem. Like the snake just goes around in a circle. If you had random movement, so if he just randomly went in all directions and he wasn't going in a strict path, that would be more interesting. I would have some kind of problem where right now he just goes, for example, this one, he's just going in a circle around the mushroom. I'm just going to kill him first and then the mushroom. But it's going to take so much time, and I'm just going to be waiting for them to go around that it gives me no fun. That provides zero fun. And for example, this mushroom, I'll probably be doing something like, and then going back down and just waiting, and then running away and stuff like that. Like, I don't see any reason to use the other. Well, I don't see any reason to use the other. Uh, wow, I got hit there. The other abilities, at least not the starter ones, because they're useless. Like this one, for example, I would never use that because summoning lightning, summon lightning crosswise. I'm guessing that was supposed to mean like this, like in an X, in front and back. I also don't know what the front or the back is. Whoa, whoa. And there, he's done. And now I just have to That's it for him. This guy, he can't even shoot all the way down. The problem being with him that I can't spawn a fireball. That's my biggest... Oh, and that hits me, okay. Forms phantom circle when it hits an enemy. Okay, so that's what the phantom circle was. I'm going to get hit and I'm going to die. Ah, it's just not fun. I don't know what to say. There definitely needs to be a lot changed in the enemy AI, because right now it just feels so static. It feels scripted. I know it's scripted. I understand the mechanics behind it. I understand how they work, but still, like it feels so static. They feel so, I don't know. They don't feel any fun. The current setup for these also doesn't feel that fun. Uh, the Phantom Arrows, they might be more fun. For example, the Phantom Circle, if it actually helped out, I can see the Phantom Circle helping you sometimes, but that's just going to happen very rarely. And I don't know. The idea behind the game, the magic circles, and you place them and they do a spell, it's really interesting. I like it. The boss fight I had like a few moments ago, it was really interesting, where the boss also has to spawn magic circles. But that time while we are spawning circles is really boring. Like it takes so much time to spawn the circles, place them in the right order, and it doesn't feel fun. I am being fully honest. I really want this to be an interesting concept, because it really is an interesting concept. But there are just so many problems right at the beginning that it just cannot feel fun. Also, something that's really bugging me, and I wanted to mention that a long while ago, uh, the art is nice. I like the art, but it's not like, why is it in like three different styles? You have pixel art here, and also here on. No, this isn't pixel art. No, none of this is pixel art. What? Okay, my mistake. I thought this was pixel art. In that case, okay. It looked like pixel art. My mistake. Okay, I thought it was pixel art. It looked like pixel art. That's my mistake. But okay, I was just going to talk about the art for a bit, because I thought this was going to be pixel art and the tree is pixel art, and then they are not pixel art. But no, never mind. That the art is okay. It doesn't seem like it's very fitting together, because for example, the gems. Also, I have no idea what the gems are for. Like I have no idea what the gems are for. Also, power, I also have no idea. I'm guessing that's damage, but I have no idea. Uh, this just tells me how many enemies are left. This one, which I'm guessing is my level, but also no idea if that's my level or not. Magic circles, I mean, that's self-explanatory, and health as well. Like, that's okay. Also, I'm just looking at this mushroom guy. If you look at his projectiles, sometimes, yeah, look at here, their light just disappears. For example, this one, and it's random. It's not always the same. With like all of them disappear. What's up with that? Although now that I'm thinking about it, I think I know why the art seems so off to me. The enemies are they uh they don't seem like they fit the color scheme of the game. They feel so off in their places, like I don't know how to explain it, but they just seem like they're not supposed to be here where they are. That's wrong. Okay. Nope. God damn. Yeah, this movement is just so terrible. It feels like a burden just to go around and just walk. Walking in a game should never feel like a burden. How am I getting hit by that? In what universe I'm gonna why? Oh, thank God this level is over. Like, what is this skill? Summon multiple sharp leaves around the caster, damaging enemies upon contact. Ay, ay, ay. This one just sounds terrible to me. I guess I'll try out the Razor Leaf Ring. I'll try out as many. Oh God, what's this? What? And she gets okay. I guess this is a great time to test out the new. And I messed it up somehow. No? It's that? Wow. That's. Oh, and that's yeah, that. Wow. Okay, okay. Here and here. That was interesting, but there was like nothing to show where I'm safe, where I'm not safe. Like you need to have some kind of way for me to uh, dodge that. If I wasn't standing in the right spot, I would have just gotten hit because of nothing. Also, I'm pretty sure she's faster than me, and I hate that. Fuck. No, come on. What? Oh. She grew roots. I just cannot get to the circles. I'm stuck in a corner. I don't know if I touch this, do I take damage or what? I just cannot get my circles back because she's constantly here. Thank you for letting me get my circles back. And you see, like I'm just standing still. She poses not that much of a threat, and I'm just waiting for something to happen. And I'm guessing that even this boss is on a strict path because she constantly goes around in a circle. summary for this round. There's a round in this? What? So that was my rank. Continue next round. After completing a round, you can end the engage or continue challenge the next difficulty loop in the same area of the current stat. Higher difficulty means stronger enemies but yield more magic crystals and higher civilization in general. I have to return home to see what I get from the magic crystals. Where am I going? Oh, upon ending an adventure, ability stats reset to base values. You can spend gems obtained to upgrade base stats or unlock magic items. Gems can also be used to unlock a skill's initial setup, allowing the skill to be available from the start of the adventure. Uh, so why not show this before the game actually starts? Because until I saw this, I had no idea what any of this meant. Gem Sumia, Gem Shadow Gem, okay. That skills magic, wow. Press the button at the bottom of the skill to sell. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I just have no will to read any of this. Like that's just so much text that you're putting in front of me, and I just don't want to read any of it. Stuff like this should not require 7 walls of text just to understand. Because right now, I'm just looking at this, I'm reading it because I am playtesting. If I was actually playing this game, there's no way I would be reading any of this, and I probably wouldn't even come to this part of the game. This is purely because I'm testing the game out and seeing what it has to offer. Magic items can be toggled on off. Off items won't appear in upgrade option. Skill on off requires special item to unlock. Skill on off. What? I read this twice. I have no idea what this means. Magic items can be toggled on and off. Yes, okay. Items can be on and off. The items that are off won't appear in the upgrade options. Okay, I don't know why you're mentioning that, but okay. Skill on off requires special item to unlock. This sentence. And what's the point of this image? What am I looking at? Is this a skill, a magic item? Is this what? What does this X do? Press the button at the bottom of skill to set initial skills, but most require gems to unlock. Z, is this the button that I'm supposed to press for this? And in that case, is this the button that I'm supposed to press for this? For 3 energy plus forward. What? I hate this skill. Can I just remove a skill completely? I guess that's okay, but yeah, I don't have enough. Okay, so yeah, that is the... But why? Okay, okay, okay. Now that's okay. I am just... Tab, I'm supposed... Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to press tab. Oh, tab is from switch. Oh, okay, the X is on the top right. That makes sense. Yeah. That was actually a button. I didn't think this was going to be a button. There's nothing telling me that this is a button. What's this? I get more skills. Shop. Nothing. I just cannot buy anything for 1,000. System, that's the options. Tutorials. Okay, like this. I have to see if... Whoa. I guess I'll go to the rock quarry. I want to see now. Okay, in the pause menu, you can view character status attribute. Okay, for example, oh, this is going to be so hard to explain. You can arrange skills to adjust skill positions. Front row skills trigger in battle, while back row skills do not trigger but provide their backup effects. Front row has 5 slots, back row has 3. Skills from enhancements join this front row. If full, they go back to the back. I don't understand any of this. I didn't even see a back row. I won't even quit. I'll skip over the fact of this. This part. In the pause screen, you can view character status, attribute power up, backup effects, and other battle info. So tell me that while I'm in the pause menu or somewhere, like you showed me nowhere what is what. I'm guessing this is the ability power up something. This is my status. Was this supposed to be my battle stats? Or is this the battle stats? Also, what's this? The backup skills are now up here. I thought they were under the skills. Oh, okay, so they're under the skills when you go to arrange skills. Uh, +0 times 1 +0 +0. I'm guessing this is base stats and this is altered stats, also something that I don't think you need. This is how many times I can restart. Okay, what does this do? Jack shit. I have no idea what this button is. Okay. Also, why is there no settings button here? I am in the pause menu and I have no way to check my settings. I can change keybinds, I can return to home, but I would also like to, while I'm in the middle of a game, be able to change some settings. Maybe I want to hear music now or turn down sound effects. Why don't I have options here? Whoa, this guy is fast. Is this also an enemy? I'm guessing so. Oh, come on. Ay, ay, ay. That's not an enemy, or I didn't hit him. Of course, of course. For fuck's sakes. That's just not an enemy, okay. I mean, I have to kill them. Whoa, 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 what just happened? You see, like this part, for example. I'm just waiting. Dude, he's fucking faster than a fireball. Of course, he's faster than a fireball. Of fucking course, he's faster than a fireball. And that doesn't hit him. I am so close to rage quitting this game. I am so close to rage quitting this game. I am so sorry. I am not sorry. I'm fucking so close to rage quitting this game. I just get hit. Fuck me, I guess. Okay. Oh, I got damage on him. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck. What? And I cannot do it that way. I need to be like here. And now I need to wait for this part to go. Like you see, for example, this enemy. He poses literally zero threat. His existence is just to annoy me as the player, to just go up and wait for the walls to like go around so I can hit him. There's nothing interesting about that enemy. So why do I have to fight him? And he just fucking okay. And I'm guessing I just go to next level now. Oh my fuck. I'm going to take I have 3 rerolls. I didn't even think about the rerolls. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording, gather up all my thoughts, and give the conclusion. Okay, I gathered up my thoughts, and this is what I have to say. The game is boring. I really it looked so good, and it looked really promising. And when I went to the itch.io page, when the developer sent me the link, I was a little uh I looked at this and I was like, that's like a little weird. There's so little here. But I was like, okay, it's a Steam game. There's probably going to be a lot more there. And I looked at like these parts. I didn't look at the video. I looked at the pictures, and it was like, oh, it looks interesting. Like you're placing circles. There's some kind of boss fights. You have a shop system with a lot of items, and this looks so interesting. And then I played it and I was like, okay, but like what? Like it's really boring. It was interesting to see it. It's really boring to play. Also, I'm just now looking at the inconsistencies in pictures and in what I'm playing actually. Like for example, here you have this. Like this enemy counter. Here it says like enemy 6. I actually prefer this one than the one that's currently in the game. Also, I just realized what is the 3 for? I'm still mage rank 1. I don't know what the 3 is for. And so it says 3 Oh, is that 3 lives? Oh my god, that's 3 lives. Oh, it took so long to figure out what the 3 is for. Here, this menu, there's the books there. It's not in this version of the game that I'm playing. Uh, okay, I'm not going to go over the pictures anymore. You have terrible enemy AI. It's really boring. It's fully scripted. None of them have any kind of randomness. They will always do exactly everything to the millisecond. If you timed every single enemy's attack, you will do it the same every single time. You have to have some kind of randomness, especially in this kind of game, because most of the time I'm just waiting for the enemy to move. Most of the gameplay I have currently filmed, I am probably either taking damage because I was standing in the way of an enemy, or I was waiting for the enemy to move so that I can fire a spell at them. Nobody's going to play the game if most of the time I'm just waiting around, just la di da, just waiting for the enemy. If I'm just like, okay, that was interesting. But if I'm just like, okay, of course he has an earthquake. I didn't realize what his attack was. That was an interesting enemy. Yeah, I'll say it. That was an interesting enemy. I liked his idea of movement. He didn't just move around like this guy. Look at him. He just goes around this block, and that's all he does. Literally all he does. And at some point, he just fixed moves like a 90 degrees, and that's it. And just goes around this block, which the block is also going in a circle, which then makes him go a little bit like off circle. He's not going like a box, he's going like zigzag, zigzag. It's still not an interesting way to have an enemy. Either way, I'm just going to be like here and just like, and then the next time I'm going to be somewhere like here. I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is most of the gameplay I played, I was waiting for the enemies to move exactly where I want them, just so I can fire a spell at them. They pose practically zero threat. Most of the time, I died twice, or yeah, I died twice, mostly because I was just trying to speed run and just get through that stage to see more of the game. But in all honesty, I think I would have quit the game the moment I saw that there was no tile-based movement. I think that's what sells the game the most for me. The movement feels so bad. I am moving left, and if I have, oh sorry, I'm moving right. If I go up now, nothing happens. I cannot move in a diagonal unless I spam click, which is not interesting. And if you had tile-based movement, I still wouldn't be able to move in a diagonal, but it would be much easier to do that than it just feels really weird. Uh, the placing of spells, like it's okay, but it just by the time that you place a spell, the enemies are mostly already going to be somewhere else. So it's literally again, it's again going back to the same thing that I said like 3 times already. I'm going to be placing the spells, like 2 circles, and then before I place the third circle, I'm just going to be waiting for the enemy, and then I'm going to place the third circle. And that's pretty much mostly how I'm doing the spells. I'm just preparing 90% of them and just leaving one out, and then after some time, I'll just send out the last one because yeah, sure. The look towards mouse as well, like definitely. So I really want you to change the movement because the movement feels terrible, and that's why I'm fixated on the movement so much. But tile-based movement, and don't make the character look towards the last. Like if I press D, he looks right. If I press A, he looks left. Make him look towards the mouse. But if you really want 4 directions, then just make him look it towards the 4 directions. If he's looking to the right, make him look to the right. If he's looking up, make him look up. If he's looking left, make him look left. If he's looking down, make him look down. It's that easy. Just do that. That's going to be 9 times better than what you have currently. I don't know why I said 9 instead of 10. I am I'm bugging out. What else? Yes, so the biggest problem with the game, the absolutely biggest problem with the game, it's not nothing like I mentioned a lot of things already. Even if you didn't listen to a minute of anything I just said, and I just said 9 minutes of pretty much just telling you how much I don't like the game. And if you're going to listen only to the last minute, please, for the love of God, stop adding more content. You added so much content, so freaking much content, but I lost the will to play the game 2 minutes into the game. I didn't see like a tenth of how much content there probably is in the game. Just because you focused on adding more content instead of making what is already in the game to be more interesting. You should have spent much more time playtesting the beginning part of the game, the spell circle placing, the movement, the first stage, the first enemies. Should have spent so much more time on that as the developer than focusing on adding more content. More content is not always the answer. Actually, it's most of the time the wrong answer. you should polish and make what you have much better. I think that's pretty much everything I have to say. Uh, if you were watching until the end, thank you so much. If you're the developer, I hope you'll listen to at least the last 3 minutes of what I said, and you'll focus much more on playtesting. You will change up some of the beginning stuff, get more people to playtest the game and tell you what's wrong. If not, if you cannot get more playtesters, please make a different version with what I just told you are the problems, and just see how people behave with the idea I had. If it's better, great. If it's not better, I don't know what to say. All I can say is good luck. I hope my I hope my feedback helps, and yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.